Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we are going to continue with the adjectives in English and Arabic. We spoke last time about the definition of adjectives, and we mentioned that they modify nouns and pronouns. Okay? They can be predicative or attributive. In case of being predicative, they post modify the noun or the pronoun. Say the noun phrase. In case of being attributive, they pre-modify the noun phrase. Okay? And we cited examples as you will see, as those which you see just now in the slide. We have different types of adjectives, different morphological types. Either we have solid compounds or hyphenated compounds, as you see, hyphenated adjectives or solid adjectives, or one-word adjective. So morphologically we have different types. Syntactically we have adjectives in the form of a word, a noun, or adjective, or pronoun, either universal pronoun or partitive pronoun or possessive pronoun or even numeral number. Okay? As we've seen last time. For the position of the adjective, we mentioned that they can pre-modify, they precede the noun, or they follow the noun. At that case, they are called predicative adjectives. Okay? In this regard, we mentioned just two adjectives, as I said, attributive adjectives and predicative adjectives. We mentioned that we have some sort of exceptions for some adjectives which they always stand as predicative adjectives, such as general, secretary general, president-elect, court-martial, God Almighty, poet laureate, attorney general, director general. Okay? These partitive pronouns or universal pronouns, I mean something, partitive pronoun, everything, this is universal pronoun. Okay? Plus other pronouns, they stand as adjectives, as we mentioned last time. Okay? Regarding the types of adjectives, we mentioned the proper adjectives. I mean the nouns, the adjectives which are derived from nouns. Palestine, Palestinians. Norway, Norwegian. America, American. Iraq, Iraqi. Islam, Islamic. Okay? We also mentioned what is called the attributive adjective, number 2. Then the predicative adjectives, and every one of these has its own types. Okay? So these are the types of the attributive adjectives. For the order of adjectives, also we mentioned that we have a specific system for the adjectives. They cannot be written spontaneously in the sentence. Okay? Here we have a point of difference between English and Arabic adjectives. In English, as you see, we have systematic order of adjectives. Okay? Starting with determiner, then size, etc. However, in Arabic we have, yes, the Arabic language doesn't have systematic system for the order of adjectives. It depends on their importance in the sentence. So we start with the most important adjective, followed by the less important ones. Okay? As you see, we have the package is small and light. The weather is clear, cold, and dry. Okay? The footstool is round and black. We have systematic system. Morphologically or syntactically, we have to differentiate or to separate between these adjectives by using punctuation mark, mainly the comma. Okay? If you have two adjectives, then we have to separate between them by using a comma. If you have three, then you use a comma between the first two, then the conjunctions or the coordinator and. Okay? This is for the predicative adjective, and this is also for is applicable, or it corresponds to what is called predicative adjective. However, if you have two adjectives standing as post modifiers of the noun, then we connect between them by using the connector and. The footstool is round and black.
Teacher.
Yes.
What do you mean by order of adjectives exactly?
The classification of the adjectives in the sentence. Sometimes you have three adjectives modifying one noun. How could you classify them? You classify them according to their semantic types. Okay? We have an adjective denoting size, another adjective denoting color, the third adjective denoting shape. Okay? Age, quantity, for example, frequency, temperature, humidity, etc. Okay? So they are classified systematically. We have some adjectives that stand as predicative, as we mentioned last time, like afloat, asleep, alone, alive, afraid, agloe. Okay? These are always predicative. Okay? Okay? Now, once you have the predicative and attributive adjectives in the sentence, okay, you have certain order for each one. Some nouns can be post-modified and pre-modified, by adjectives. Some nouns accept both predicative adjective and attributive adjective. But here, the position of the adjective changes the meaning of the sentence. The treasurer was present. The present treasurer. So we have different meanings in the two sentences. As we mentioned last time, Robin Harris was late. The late Robin Harris. Robin Harris كان متأخرا. The late Robin Harris الراحل. Okay? So, yes. My friend is poor. صديقي فقير. My poor friend. صديقي مسكين. Okay? So as you see, the meaning changes according to the position of the adjective. We terminated last time on what is called interpolated adjectives. These adjectives which are stated or placed in the sentence spontaneously. Okay?
We don't take it last time, teacher.
Sorry?
We don't take this thing.
Yes, yes, we are going to explain this just now. Okay? So we have adjectives denoting or indicating color. These can be placed elsewhere in a sentence. يعني cannot be put just after size or age. The child, happy and excited, ran along the beach. And we can say the happy and excited child ran along the beach. Okay? The child, happy and excited, this is called interpolated adjectives. Yeah, you can put it wherever you like in the sentence. Okay? For the sake of focus or emphasis. Startled, this is at the beginning. We've seen it in the middle of the sentence. Happy and excited. Then we see it in the beginning of the sentence initial position. startled the small yellow bird stopped singing. Okay? So this is called focus. We focus on the adjective, the quality of the bird itself.
So started here is like adjective?
Yes, it is an adjective. This is past participle form. Tense, expectant, and alert. We waited to see what would happen. So we focus on the status of the noun or of the person. Tense, expectant, and alert. We waited. Who are tense, expectant, and alert? This is we. Okay? So we put them in the beginning of the sentence. This is called focus. Okay? It's for emphasis. So you have the quality of moving the adjective wherever available in the sentence, okay, just for emphasis or say focus. Okay? In that sense, it is called interpolated adjective. We have number 5. So interpolated adjectives are number 4. Okay? We spoke about proper adjectives, spoke about attributive, predicative, then interpolated, and now we are speaking about the adjectival phrases and clauses in the sentence. Yes. Interpolated. Yes.
We can move the same adjective in the same sentence in the beginning or in the middle.
Yes, it depends on the meaning you need to convey to the listener, to the receiver.
Not necessarily, each one can move it in anywhere.
It's up to you to use it wherever you like. For example, the happy and excited child ran along the beach. This is normal sentence. Okay? We can say the child, happy and excited. We speak about his condition, his status. We focus only on, not on the child, but on his condition. Okay? So this is called interpolated. You move it wherever you like, but you change the meaning. Okay? Here we have a difference between a happy and excited child
How we can differentiate between the child happy and excited?
and we have a difference between the happy and excited child and the child happy and excited. Okay? So the focus is on the adjective in the second sentence. However, the first sentence is normal. The focus is on the child himself. Startled, the focus is on the condition. Okay? The adjective, small yellow bird stopped singing. Okay? So the listener, now the speaker draws the attention of the listener on the status of the bird, startled. The next sentence, as you see, we can say the small yellow startled bird stopped singing. Okay? Tense, expectant, and alert. These are modifiers for the noun phrase or the pronoun we. Okay? So they come at the beginning of the sentence, before the subject, just for focus on the condition of the subject. You see? We have adjectival phrases and clauses number 5, as you see. The one on the desk is mine. You see, the one, this one is mine. We speak about the adverbial clause. It can be preposition phrase, can be a noun phrase, can have different form, the adverbial phrase, clause or phrase. So the one on the desk is mine. On the desk represents semantically an adjective. The chair which was placed in front of the window was an heirloom. Okay? So we have long adjectival phrase, adjectival clause, which was placed in front of the window. The chair, which was placed in front of the window, was an heirloom. Okay? موروث يعني. Those who decide to come will not be disappointed. Those who decide to come will not be disappointed. Okay? Who decide to come? Adjectival clause. We have present participle, number 6, standing as an adjective. The falling star. The barking dog. Falling, barking. This is present participle, standing here as adjective. So for the order of adjective, we speak about 6 types of adjectives. These can be ordered in the sentence in this form. We start with determiner. Determiners are adjectives. Then size, shape, age, color, origin, material, qualifier. We have adjective coming in the form of past participle. The scattered leaves, the broken drum, the stolen ring, the readable sheet. Okay? The readable is different. Okay? We spoke about stolen, this is past participle. Scattered, this is past participle. Okay? The red article. Red is an adjective, past participle. Okay? But not readable. We have what is called dangling participles. Okay? These adjectives are used as predicative and attributive adjectives. Once used in the beginning of the sentence, I mean the present participle or the past participle, the adjectives which come in the form of present participle or past participle, once coming at the beginning of the sentence, they are called dangling participles. Feeling hungry, the child ate an apple. Disconcerted by the news, we headed for the nearest farmhouse. Okay? Here, once you say feeling hungry, what does this adjective modify? The child. And disconcerted by the news, we headed for the nearest farmhouse. We is the noun which is pre-modified by this dangling participle adjective. Okay? As we mentioned, the description in the order of the adjective comes before the classification. An old political idea. An old political idea. Once we say old, this is description. Political idea, geographical idea, economical idea. Okay? These are classifications. So the description comes before classification. We have description, classification, noun as an old political idea. Not political old idea. It's wrong to say political old idea. Okay? You have to start with description, then classification. The latest educational reform. Educational, this is descriptive. Okay, sorry, latest description. Educational classification. Okay? So we cannot say the educational latest. We have to say latest educational. A green wine bottle. A green wine bottle. So green, again, it is description. It's color, but it refers here to description. Wine, this is classification. Not a wine, sorry. It's wrong to say wine green bottle. Leather dancing shoes. Leather, this is description. Then classification, dancing. Not dancing, leather shoes. We have opinion before description. A wonderful old house. Wonderful old house. Wonderful is opinion. Okay? How about the weather today? I say it's fantastic.
It's amazing.
Okay? It's cool. It's hot. It's fine. So this is my opinion. Okay? So we have opinion adjectives and description adjectives. The opinion comes before the description. So we have words which refer to opinion like lovely, definite, pure, absolute, extreme, perfect, wonderful, silly. A lovely cool drink. A lovely, this is opinion. Cool, description. So we cannot say a cool, lovely drink. Now, the order of descriptive words is not completely fixed. We have words for origin and material usually come last. The words referring to origin or material come last if you have a number of adjectives modifying one noun. For example, size, age, shape, color, origin, material. These are adjectives pre-modifying one noun. So we call them predicative or attributive? Attributive. A fat, old horse. Okay? A big, new, grey Italian woolen sweater boots. Boots. A big, new, grey Italian woolen sweater boots. So they are classified as size, age, shape, color, origin, material, which they describe one noun, boots. Okay? You have numbers. The number can stand, as I mentioned previously, as an adjective. Okay? In that sense, it must precede the adjective itself. So we have 6 large eggs. We cannot say large 6 eggs. The second big shock. You can say the big second shock. Okay? So if you have adjectives, you start always the number comes first. The first 3 days. So we have first 3 days. It is more common than the 3 first days. So we start with cardinal or ordinal number? Cardinal number first, then ordinal number, which they both stand as adjectives. So if you have 2 numbers, one cardinal and the second ordinal, then we start with cardinal numbers, which they appear as adjectives. Okay? My last 2 jobs. Now we come, after explaining 6 types of adjectives in English, we come to the adjectives of Arabic. We've seen the order of adjectives that is rule-based. We have systematic classification for the adjectives in English. You see? So it is rule-based system. Yani it is bound to rules, to grammatical rules. You have to follow. Okay?
English.
This is English. However, in Arabic, it depends. There is no rule for the adjective in Arabic. What we have is semantic rule, relying on the importance of the adjective. Okay? So, according to the adjectives here are semantically and contextually ordered according to their importance in the sentence. He is strong and honest. إنه هو القوي الأمين. إنه هو القوي الأمين. So the most important description is القوي. Then it comes الأمين. So we start with the most important. It depends on the speaker. Okay? إنه هو القوي الأمين. In praising, في المدح يعني, the adjectives start with those which denote ethics. صفات التي تدل على الأخلاق. نحن نتكلم عن المدح. We speak about praising. So this means that we have to speak about or to describe things by using ethical adjectives or adjectives denoting ethics. So we start with these ethics or these adjectives denoting ethics. Okay? The ethical adjectives also rely on their importance. So we either start with the first ethical adjective or the second, the third. It depends on the importance of the ethical adjective. Okay? He is a worshipper, obeying, trustful, and charitable. هو عابد مطيع صادق أمين متصدق. So the most important adjective is worshipper, عابد. ما دام عابد يبقى أنا بتوقع إنه يكون أمين، يكون صادق، يكون متصدق. So this is the most important. Then we have the other ethical adjectives following one after another according to their importance. This is what appears in Arabic. So in the Holy Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, التائبون العابدون الحامدون السائحون الراكعون الساجدون الآمرون بالمعروف والناهون عن المنكر والحافظون لحدود الله وبشر المؤمنين. How many types of adjectives or how many adjectives appear in this verse that describes only one noun? We speak about التائبون, the repentant. Okay? We have 9 adjectives starting with العابدون, the worship. التائبون, yes, we start with التائبون, yes. Okay, this is an adjective. تائب, then عابد, then حامد, okay, then follows the other adjectives. Okay, so we start. Now we have 2 choices for the order of adjectives in Arabic. If you have a number of adjectives, okay, it depends on their importance. Okay, we speak about normal adjectives. However, if you have adjectives denoting ethics, manners يعني, then we start with the most important characteristic, followed by the next important characteristic, and end with the least important characteristic. Okay? So we have what is called importance. According to the importance of the adjective, we classify it in the sentence. This is Arabic. However, in English, we met with specific rules, as we've seen. Okay? Yes.
Can you check that we follow the generic adjective التائبون الحامدون then to a specific or detail.
يعني you start with the generic, the most generic adjective, then the most specific. No, all of them are specific. They modify one noun. Okay? But the most important one comes first. The most important for this guy is to be repentant first. يعني how it could be worshipper without being repentant. يعني كيف نسميه عابد بدون ما هو تائب. These are specific. No. These are specific adjectives denoting or describing one noun. Okay, all of them modifying one noun. They are most important. They are all specific. They modify the same person. Okay, but we just classify them according to their importance. Okay, so all of them are specific, not generic.
It's too difficult to determine the sequence, which is more important than the other. So should we follow our...
It depends on the speaker. You decide. You as a speaker, once you describe things, you start with the most important thing from your own viewpoint. You see? So we have the speaker himself, or the subject himself, or the doer of the action himself, who can decide. Okay, you are free to decide what about the importance of the adjective or the modifier. However, in English, you don't have any rule. The language decides. We have rules to follow. So English is rule-based system. It is a rule-based system. It differs from Arabic. So once you translate from Arabic to English, you have to consider, you have to be very familiar with the order of adjectives. Otherwise, you commit serious errors resulting from negative interference, because you are free in Arabic. Arabic is liberal language. It's more liberal than English in the field of the adjective order. Okay? So you put the adjective in English wherever you like. In that sense, you commit a mistake resulting from Arabic. So is it called interlingual error or intralingual? Interlingual. Okay, you see? Fine. So that's it for the chapter of adjectives. We now would like to see some questions or some presentations from you, okay, about teaching adjectives.